Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much.
Tough to face that tandem every game. Wow, tough to handle. DA, thanks. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Dosunmu in at the point guard position. And for the 76ers. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the small forward. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor. Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
And the basket by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan's bread and butter. He has a great feel from the mid-range.
Here's Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
That one on DeRozan.
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league. Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Now here's Levine. He kicks it to Williams. Goes up again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
What I appreciate about Patrick is that he plays his role well. Doesn't play outside of himself.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
Probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
Now Levine. James Harden missing on the 3. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Harris's shot is off.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Williams passes to Vucevic. And the Bulls with another miss. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Harden kicks to Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. Another shot. And the layup is good.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Now here's DeRozan, and he makes that one. DeRozan's got his second basket of the game.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Harden, and the jam by Harden.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Levine wide open. A miss that time, would have put him up.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now here's Dosunmu. Pass to Levine. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his
Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your 76ers.
Vucevic, a screen on Harden. Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded closer. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Harden with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Tucker. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Determined to score, PJ won't be distracted by contact.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Levine sets the screen for DeRozan. Goes back up. He lays it in.
DeMar DeRozan.
DeRozan's got 6 points.
Please locate DeMar DeRozan if you're the defense. He is destroying you on the glass right now.
Outside, Maxey. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on DeRozan.
How about the job Billy Donovan has done? Under 500 in his first season, but took the Bulls to the playoffs in his second year at the helm.
Lots of pieces have been added to this Bulls roster. For Donovan, you were just talking about him, to work with, coach, and lead. He has done a good job.
They have a great mix, Kevin, of veteran leadership and young talent. Donovan has been able to mix and match to keep guys fresh. It worked well for him in the playoffs last year. Just couldn't find an answer for Giannis and the Bucks.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now, here's Maxey. Tucker a screen. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the pass to Levine. To the paint. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Vucevic, a screen on Maxey. Levine gets the bucket.
Big time improvement by Zach LaVine. Reading the defense in the pick and roll, that was a nice decision.
To the middle, it's deflected. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Wow, the vision of PJ Tucker made that play possible.
Here's Dosunmu. He feeds it to Williams. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Here's what Philadelphia is going with right now. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. George Niang comes in for PJ Tucker. Daniel House is checked in for James Harden. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. And he comes up with the deuce.
How many times have we seen this? Harrell getting his points in the screen and roll.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Now, here's Caruso. Williams kicks to Green. Pass to Dragic. Driving to the basket. 5 to shoot. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And we see this a lot with Goran, using his size and craftiness to finish inside.
Passes it to Melton. Here is House. Back to Melton. Milton with it. Williams picks him up.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Bulls have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Now here's Williams. D right on him. Dragic with a wide open look. The putback, and Drummond is right there.
A man among boys on the offensive glass. Andre Drummond picks up a lot of extra points this way.
Here's Melton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first
All the
personal
officials
foul.
are all over that one.
Third
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor. And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-around.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Eibel's checked in. Now here's Drummond. And here's Melton. House the pass to Niang. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter.
Chicago foul. Andre Drummond. That's his
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Now here's Caruso. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Hits it from three-point range.
An area of his game that Caruso continues to work on. Nice to see him knocking him down.
Now Thibault. Pass to Melton. 51 seconds left to play in the first. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Drummond dishes to Dragic. That one goes. Counted.
You know, Goran Dragic has a tight handle. Really allows him to get anywhere on the court he needs to be.
Here's Thibault. And it's sent back by Drummond. And that's on a bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Now here's Melton. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's House. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Bull substitution. Kobe White.
And there's the pass to Niang. Back to Melton with 4 seconds on the clock. And the layup is up and in. Melton's got 6 points.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. 76ers ahead, leading by 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
And the Sixers youth dance team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Bradley is out there with Vucevic, and it's White in the point.
An inside Harden is such a difficult cover. Get too close, and you know he'll cleverly draw a foul.
Shoots from the baseline. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from DeMar DeRozan.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
And Harden with the basket on the assist by Maxey. He's got 10.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
Philadelphia leading by 5. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Bulls trail by 5. Levine kicks to DeRozan. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Levine for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Levine's got 5 now.
Woo! Zach barely gave the defense a chance there. He quickly gets the shot in the air.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? And now the first timeout call here for the Bulls.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
So for the Bulls, Williams comes in for Bradley, and it's Alex Caruso in for White. Kick out to Levine. Vucevic a screen on Maxey. Levine pulls it up. Misses off the right iron. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Levine sets the screen for Caruso. Outside, Levine. No good on the triple. And so Harden will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 4-point game, taken away by Williams. Caruso finds Levine. Cranes the three-pointer. Levine's got 6 in the quarter.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
Out left to the wing. Harden against Caruso. Harden can't hit. Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Caruso. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Harris. Williams with the block.
That's what they want from Patrick. Active, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on James Harden. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
I like how Alex Caruso gives his team an instant energy boost out on the floor. He's always working overtime.
Harden finds Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Love to see Tobias attack like this. You see the solid hops, the length, proving he's not just a perimeter threat.
Now here's Caruso. 5 points in the game. Pass to DeRozan over Harris, and he overshot that one, missing. The 76ers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Inside, here's Embiid. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Now it's a 3-point 76ers lead. Chicago calls timeout.
Chicago timeout call.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Dosumu's checked in. Bulls trail by 3. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Now here is Harris. Outside, Maxey. Nice D from Levine. Chicago's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here he goes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Now, here's Maxey. 6 points for him. To the wing right side. Here's Korkmaz. DeRozan defending. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Drummond's checked in for the Bulls. Dragic comes in for Zach LaVine. Chicago trailing. Dragic looking for an opening. On the wing, DeRozan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his third.
And spending in that 21-22 season, DeMar DeRozan proved to be one of the top closers in our game.
You're totally right, GA. He led the NBA in fourth quarter points and finished second in clutch scoring. He embraced the challenge and thrived playing the role of the hero.
Green is checked in for Williams. Now here's Embiid. Korkmaz passes to Harden. 2 points, that one goes. 16 points for James Harden.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
No good from Dragic. The 76ers have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Here's Harden. 76ers moving the ball around. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
76ers have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Now here's Dragic. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Each year he's getting better and better. Drummond with the unstoppable move.
And that one's good. Korkmaz. And the 76ers lead by 4.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Here's DeRozan. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Watching DeRozan tonight, you're reminded of how good, how resourceful a scorer he can be.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. George Niang comes in for Harris. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. And there's a foul. We'll go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
76ers on defense. Dragic a screen on Melton. Dosunmu, the pass to Green. Outside DeRozan. Here's the 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first half of the game. Chicago's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. And Green slams it in.
Nice find by Dragic. Great vision, unselfish basketball.
And the 76ers shooting a superb 63% from the field. Pass to Niang. It's up a 3. DeRozan with the rebound. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here's Dosunmu. Green with a screen on Melton. Dosunmu. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Philadelphia shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. That shot off, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Outside DeRozan. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
Melton passes to Harrell. Good D by Drummond. Chicago leading. Dragic with it. It's Drummond, high post. Pass to Green. All sorts of time. Tries again. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Well, the Bulls shooting here about 46% for the game. Outside Dragic. The pass to Dosunmu. Shoots the three, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dosunmu's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls. Here's Milton. Plays it up off the glass. Milton's got his first points in this one.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
51. The Bulls, 54.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Taxi out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of the Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Levine's shot is off. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder. And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Bulls have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Harris. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
It's stolen by Vucevic. DeRozan scanning the floor. And the Bulls with another miss.
Rare for him to get a wide-open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Left side Harris from downtown. And they recover it. Embiid kicks to Harris. The 3. Chicago grabs the miss. It's Williams with the drive, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Patrick, with that athleticism, throws it down with ease.
Harden right side. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. Bulls have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
Now here's Williams. He has 6. Vucevic a screen on Harris. DeRozan. Harden grabs the miss. Harden's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Williams looking around. Pass to Caruso. Now Vucevic, guarded by Embiid. Clock at 4. And it's Vucevic missing. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Maxey kicks it to Tucker. On the way, Harris. Embiid sets the pick for Harris. There's the dish to Embiid, and it's in there. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Now here's Williams. He's got 6. Levine can't hit.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Over to the left wing. Tucker, the pass to Harden. Maxey in the corner. Embiid trying to break loose. Maxey, no good. Bulls trail by 5. There's the feed to Williams. And stolen by Harris. Harden outside. Vucevic with the block.
Vucevic is so long, he's tough to get a shot over.
And here's Levine who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Timeout called the Bulls.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistent, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Daniel House has checked in for P.J. Tucker, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Maxey. Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Vucevic.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact. And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Now here's Levine. He's got 10. Here's Caruso. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 16-6 run. the bucket on the assist from Harris. Embiid's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
The assist from Tobias Harris.
Passes to Bradley. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Levine can't hit. 76ers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. And Harden with the stuff.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler. Absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
Bulls trail by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Bradley sets the pick for Levine. Over Harris. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Harden finds Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Harris, no good. And Chicago shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the rejection by Embiid. Right wing. Here's House. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
That's his fourth personal
And some
foul.
stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Dragic in for Alex Caruso. Drummond dishes to Green. And there's the drive. And Thibault sends it back. And it's White missing. The 76ers leading by 13. Harris outside. Here's Embiid. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Hey, guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
And Drummond throws it down.
I mean, tremendous body control in the air. Andre with the easy catch and flush.
Pass to Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And it's now 23 points for Joel Embiid.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. George Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Daniel House. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden.
Crazy intensity of Montrezl Harrell, using it to perfection in order to get calls.
It's his first trip to the line.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
Good on the second free throw.
You know, I can't remember any scouts predicting that Harrell would become this kind of offensive force.
Outside, White. The tray. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Now, here's Melton. 8 points for him. Niang passes to Harrell. And it goes down 2 points. Harrell's got 5.
What a great shot. This is why Harrell shoots over 60% for his career.
The pass to Bradley. Outside, Green. From deep. Second chance shot. And Drummond kicks to White. Drummond in the post. He's guarded by Melton. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. Chicago making some changes. DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Tony Bradley. And it's Dosunmu in for Kobe White.
A nightly double-double machine. Andre Drummond gives you reliable production.
Melton passes to Milton. Here's Niang, guarded by Green. Niang, no good. And so Green will bring it up for the Bulls. Down by 12. Here's DeRozan. Rebound by Harold.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Great D that time from Green. James Harden getting it done for the 76ers. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And your Sixers.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. Backcourt pair for them is Caruso and Dosunmu. DeRozan out there with Levine, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. Now here's Levine. Here's DeRozan. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. DeRozan's got 20.
I love this effort by DeMar. Attacking all the way.
Bounce pass Maxey. Harold kicks to Milton. And here's Melton. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 14.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
3 points.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Count it.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. No good off the back of the rim. The 76ers leading by 13. Pass to Tucker. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Melton passes to Tucker. Maxey with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. And the shot is good.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
DeRozan gets the bucket. So it's Philadelphia now. Now Melton shoots over Dosunmu. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Dosunmu, the pass to Caruso. Kicks to Levine. Vucevic against Maxey. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Vucevic. And the 76ers call time here. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. Bulls trail by 13. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. And it's DeRozan missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Maxey and Levine with the block. Embiid with the screen on DeRozan. Harris dishes to Embiid. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 7th assist in the game.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Now, here's DeRozan. Over Harris. And again, Chicago. No good. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Here's Harris. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Going inside. Goes back up. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Bulls trail by 18. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Big time play by Vooch. Rising up and hammering it down.
Harden against Caruso. Tucker the pass to Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Levine. Feeds it to Embiid. And he gets the bucket.
Running into a screen from Embiid is like running into a brick wall. His frame is absolutely massive.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Chicago. And it's the Bulls with the ball. 19-point game. Now here's DeRozan. Guarded by Tucker. Embiid with the steal. Driving in. And the dunk by Embiid.
How about Embiid putting the versatility on full display? How many other bigs can do that?
Knocks it loose. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Harris.
And Smitty, we've seen Nikola Vucevic add a 3-point shot to his arsenal.
This is a shot he didn't have early on in his career. But GA, as the game has continued to evolve, so has Vucevic. Recognizing bigs like him have to be able to stretch the floor. You gotta love what he brings to the table. Nikola Vucevic, not too shabby from the line either. He can shoot it.
Harden's shot is good.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Passes it to Vucevic. Poked away. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Williams passes to Dragic. 6 on the shot clock. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist from Dragic. DeRozan's got 11 in the second half. The 76ers leading by 18. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Now here's DeRozan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Here's Maxey. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Vucevic. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Harris kicks to Embiid. Kicks it out to Harden. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now here's Levine. Lets it go from 11. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
DeRozan, a raw athlete entering this league. He's worked on his skill to the point where he's now a perennial all-star candidate.
The 76ers leading by 18. Harris dishes to Harden. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 8th assist in the game.
in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Joel Embiid.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Harrell, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Danuel House comes in for Harris. Korkmaz checked in for Maxey. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for James Harden. Good work there as it goes. And it's 37 points for Joel Embiid.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
That's his fourth personal foul.
And that one falls for Dragic.
He still knows how to score the basketball. Goran Dragic has a lot left in the tank.
And Goran Dragic drops them both. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. To the wing on the left. Here's Korkmaz. His three-pointers off the mark. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Green deciding where to go with it. Dragic finds White. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Philadelphia ball.
Here's Thybulle. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.